Last time, you all finished your trip to the southernmost tip of Cetera and the secret docks of Cantrove. Though you discovered upon arrival that your new hosts were not quite as trusting as you had hoped, and even after being granted access to the hanging docks, they were still less than willing to help. You were greeted by an envoy named Cave, a seemingly higher-rank guard or official of some sort, who informed you that even if the greater world were threatened, even if they wanted to answer the call of the Vulcan Authority, they simply cannot afford to send anyone away from Cantrove to make the long journey. He informed you that they are aware that there are still evils in Jevela, and they've never stopped fighting them. For the Tabaxi, the Great War didn't end with the creation of the Blight Marshes, and with little to no help now from Kalnora, the Tabaxi struggle. Cave then led you back to the docks to retrieve your ship, only for you to discover it had been taken by a pirate, the one you hired to be your navigator. The one that Cave identified immediately as Elliot James Doncaster, the Dragon Scourge, a very wanted criminal and a pirate of the high seas.
Also called his stepdad. Or father-in-law.
Things seemed dire until Finnegan revealed to the party that
we don't know yet.
He received a message from Captain Doncaster telling him that this was part of the plan and that he'd be back with Finn's ship and his mother. Now conveniently stranded in Cantrove, it seems Captain Doncaster has bought you some time to try to convince the Tabaxi to help. So, you all have been told about some relic hunters that some scouts have found, and where to find the relic hunters. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a journey.
Oh, I hate that man.
Too bad.
Yeah, they're a little overrated. So, what's our method of transport? Since I guess it's feet.
I was about to say
It's our cheapest option.
Cheap, available.
We could jump on the Nike Express.
I was hoping someone might carry me.
We could scoot around in our Lamborghinis.
Somebody should carry me.
We can always just get Cave to do a flyover and we'll just rappel down.
That's always true.
Oh, that sounds super cool.
Yeah, he has an airship. That seems helpful.
We could slide down like spies.
Yeah, but
even
if
though
we
it would be
have
really
them take
visible
us
and
there,
not
then what's the
secretive,
point of us
we still
helping?
could.
Hell, that's true. We're not
Well,
supposed to.
because they told us not to enact violence, so we're not going to enact violence.
Unless we have to.
Oh,
in
right.
which case
This
we will.
isn't supposed to go.
We're not gonna kill.
We're not
them.
supposed
We're not
to
murder
beat them to
hoboing.
death.
Oh, wait, they said don't?
We're not
Huh.
super
Well, there goes my
persuasive.
They also said we don't have to retrieve the relics.
So,
They also said don't kill them, but if we do, don't leave any of them alive.
Right, and if they already had the relics on them, then we might as well retrieve them.
So we've got a plan.
so we're going to kill some people
Yes.
at a place.
Negotiation.
Yeah.
Maybe don't just say that.
Are we walking?
Okay,
Are
so
we walking?
when the negotiation goes south, then
When?
Who's gonna do the negotiating?
Well, I'm going to open negotiations with
I
Captain
am
Mage
not
Armor.
a talker.
All right, we need to travel. We need to travel, and I'm assuming Cave will give us directions to where we
already
need to
got
go.
directions,
We got the
didn't we?
directions, that's right. So we need to go
Yes.
Let's
We
go.
need to start stepping.
Yeah.
to the Lamborghinis.
We got the directions, then we went to sleep, and now, first thing in the morning, we're heading out.
Yeah, because you guys didn't want to leave at night.
Did we already leave Cave? Like he's at his office, right? Or somewhere
Yeah,
else?
We left
We
Cave
went to
last
Not
night.
yet.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it is.
I just thought we didn't actually ask him what his real job is.
He stands at the docking area
Yeah, he says no.
during the evenings.
he says no.
His
That's
job was to
That's
say
his-
no.
That's
he
his
said no.
That's his location. And
I think it might also be his job.
like, yo, dude,
To
you
be
seem
there.
important. Who are you? Just didn't make it through. For some reason.
The local airship guy, you know.
The local dude who definitely has his own private airship and
Old
seems
money or
super
something.
important. But
Anybody.
just didn't occur.
You
Oh well,
know.
whatever.
Not in good on
Probably
the
never meet that guy again.
Might not be
I
relevant.
bet we'll see him in a
but
couple of
there's
days.
something.
So you, according to your map, from Cantrove, where you are, to this ancient place, will probably take you around a week. give or take. Maybe 5 days if you get lucky and hustle. Maybe 8 to 10 days if you get lost or things go poorly.
So we need food.
You all just recently got
Yeah.
rations. I believe you grabbed 2 apiece.
I'm carrying 10 days of rations.
I am carrying.
I have 9. Should be good.
I've got 8.
That will get me there.
Sorry, 3 days if you hustle. 5 days if you, if you go at a steady pace. A week's time if you get lost for a couple of days.
Let's try not to do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. That seems stupid.
Let's do our very best.
So depending on
once.
what kind of pace you want to travel at, the forest is, or the jungle is dangerous. You've been told this several times.
Did they say that a lot?
Eh.
They're convinced that it is dangerous.
Maybe
are
we shouldn't
convinced.
linger in one spot for too long then?
Yeah, so no sleeping.
Are there roads in the jungle, or are we cutting a path in a direction?
Yes.
Well, there's a road that leads out for a ways in relatively the direction you're heading, but it seems like for a good bit of it you're going to have to rely on hopeful trails that are in the jungle and otherwise plotting charts on your map. Figuring out how to navigate this.
You've been studying,
Wilderness.
right?
Yeah. Who took a cartography class this weekend?
Yeah.
You've been hanging out with that pirate.
Yeah. No worries. I
So,
got this.
Your travel will be group survival checks with a relatively high DC average for travel through the jungle.
Survival. Oh, I only get a +2 in that.
All right.
I get a +1 million in that, so.
I get a +1 million.
Okay, so as long as nobody rolls ones, Finn's got this.
He can reroll
I'm like
ones.
Bear Grylls. Where they squeezing the water out of poop.
Drinking your own pee?
Yeah.
So,
Please don't drink
what
your
kind
own
of
pee.
pace do you all want to travel at? Are you all trying to take your time, travel safely through the jungle, or are you traveling at as brisk of a pace as you can to try and get there as quick as possible? It's up to you, or a steady pace.
I guess we should move
I was gonna say, I feel like
fairly safely since we have 2 bite-sized
we should do our best to
Yeah.
be safe, but we also shouldn't, like,
dally.
yeah.
So split the difference
Yeah,
and
we should
do the
probably
steady.
Yeah, we should
let's
probably
not
split the
mosey,
difference.
but let's not
Let's take the moderate.
carry.
Steady pace is a
Wait,
good pace.
We could also carry the littles like luggage.
The medium salsa, please.
At a
Okay,
medium
so
pace.
Pace picante.
you're looking at a travel
York City.
time of roughly 5 to 7 days, depending on how rolls go at the pace that you'd like to go for. I think for the sake of brevity, we'll just do a couple of rolls, one right after another, to see how things go. So let's
Those always suck,
let's
too.
give a day 1 group survival check.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's a 10.
10.
I add what to survival? 2. Oh, it's 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
I got
Good.
I got a nat 20, but I
Oh.
got 23.
23.
17.
17.
Hey, sir.
17.
Just really excited that it was 20.
I know
You're-
you're upset that you threw up, but you need to stop.
He's mad at you for rolling a 1.
Your first day,
Merlin.
Merlin, why are you being a dick? Wow. You're a dingus, Merlin. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
you cranky.
Spicy
He
cat.
is. He's spicy because his meds were in
His
his
meds
dinner.
didn't stay down. He threw
Yep.
them all back up. Yeah. So the first half of your journey through the jungle is pretty easy because it's road, and you're able to follow that pretty well. And
Oh, good,
then
I'm
you
screwing up
realize
on the easy part.
that your trail quickly leads off of the beaten path, and you must kind of carve your way through.
We must beat our own path.
And it goes pretty poorly.
Bludgeon our own path.
You must bludgeon your own path as you are attempting to bludgeon your own path through.
Hitting
It
things
goes,
with maces.
it goes a bit poorly. Traveling through the jungle
Damn, I
is
can't do
something
I
that
left
none of you are
the
exactly
kneecap on my
adept at.
Aw.
You might get there through this journey. Except Zilgrim, who seems to be able to dip and dodge and kind of nimbly...
Dip, dodge, duck, dive.
Look
yeah,
at me, enjoying the
through,
outdoors.
through the underbrush. He seems to have no problem,
Can't
really.
walk through a city, but
Tiptoe.
Yeah,
two
no.
hoops.
I wasn't made for the city. I was meant for Melora's country.
I was gonna say you're in
The wilderness.
You're out here in
I'm just crunching through things.
oh yeah.
that's why Zilgrim's
I'm
got
like
it so
dancing with
easy.
little critters and
Constantly,
shit.
you're just constantly getting snagged on like
Walking through
vines and
spider
stuff.
webs.
that
I was
are
about to say the
hanging.
most spider webs.
The most
They're
spider
jungle
webs.
spider webs, so they're like viscous.
I'm getting stuck in them.
Yeah, you guys are just walking and you hear behind you, hey guys, and I'm just like hanging in a spider web.
Me and my one over here.
Yeah.
You definitely
Quinn tries
stub
to
your
help
toe
you,
on
and instead he
something
gets
a
stuck
lot of
too, or
times.
you get down.
Yeah, now you're down. He's stuck.
I
Yeah.
forgot to leave.
You got lost.
This will work perfectly. You just run at him from the opposite side, and he comes off, and you're just stuck. Perfect.
Are you ready to try again?
Wow.
And the nighttime comes after a pretty harsh first day of travel. Do you all want to push through, or are you going to try and bed down for the night?
I feel fine, so I could do it either.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Probably shouldn't get ourselves exhausted at any point.
Also
Yeah.
true.
And we've got time to make this journey, so why don't we camp?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm down to camp as well.
Anyone who is going to be taking a watch for this night, which you all go ahead and decide now. We're just going to do all of your perception checks at once.
We'll take first watch.
Yeah, I'll do one as well.
I'll do a 1.
I'll do one.
Okay.
That gets me out of it. Aha.
You're awake, just not watching.
Everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm watching you guys on watch, keeping you honest.
That's perception, correct?
Mhm.
Cool, dirty 20.
14.
7.
9.
9. The jungle's relatively
Wow.
scary. There's a lot of sounds in the jungle you've never heard before. And it seems that even when the sun goes down, the jungle doesn't sleep. It's active all night. Different sounds at night than there were in the day, and at nighttime it's very, very dark here. The canopy is very dense. You can't see the sky through it. It's a bit hard to tell direction using the sun or the stars. You would probably have to climb to the tops of the trees in order to do anything like that. You're pretty well just relying on your map at this point. So travel at night is probably unwise. That was probably a good call. However, Groot, you already can't shake the feeling that you're not necessarily that something specific is stalking you, but you know already that being you feel already that being unfamiliar with this jungle has instantly made you prey here, and you may want to be on your toes.
Yes.
But the night goes through relatively uneventful, aside from some very large bugs that get a little too close to camp and make you shudder a bit, but nothing that seems too awful hostile. The next day comes. Let's get another group survival check.
Hell
It's
yeah.
another pretty high DC.
Dirty 20.
17 plus 2, that's 19.
19,
10.
15.
15.
Oh, that's dirty
6.
21.
Day 2 goes rough too. Real rough. You all are starting to get the feeling that this might take you a little longer than you thought. The jungle is rough terrain. It's difficult to move through. It's hot down here. The air is thick. The jungle floor is unforgiving. And you're starting to wonder if you're maybe not too well equipped for this. Except Gorna today, who seems to be doing just fine.
Come on, guys. You guys can make it.
You seem to be getting a little more used to the jungle. But the nighttime comes. And again, I need everyone who's going to take a look out. Roll perception.
15.
9.
12.
14.
Again, pretty much the same as the night before. But now Gorna and Finn, you're starting to understand what Garuk was talking about. You're pretty sure that something's watching you here, probably at all times in this jungle.
Yeah, I'm at least like a 14 out of 20 sure there's something watching us.
Yeah,
here.
you're pretty sure, and it might not even be the same thing that was watching you when Garuk said something is definitely
Just a bunch of
The
critters out
jungle,
here.
the jungle is watching us.
the jungle itself, the living, breathing jungle itself is probably watching you. You feel this is an old place. You get the idea that this is probably actually Zilgrim and Quinrin. Zilgrim, roll a religion check, and Quinrin, make a history check. 11.
25.
25.
Damn.
Nerd.
Quinrin, nerd. You know that supposedly the forest here, or the jungle here, is some of the oldest life on Cetera. It came before the Tabaxi. This place is old. And with old places comes oftentimes magic.
Evil.
Maybe not evil, but maybe powerful magic. Wild magic in wild places.
Oh man, I'm so ready for wild magic.
But your second night passes, and it's time for the third survival check from everyone.
I'm gonna use this die this time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
21.
21.
18.
18.
14.
14.
22.
22.
6.
6.
Come on, Captain.
I'm sorry.
Day 3 goes a little better, but not really for most of you. Quinrin and Gorna seem to have a little bit of pep in their step. Both they're chatting as they're walking about, this forest and what might be in it and what to look out about, since Quinrin seems to know a bit about it, having read about it before in some books back on the mainland.
I mean, when you have 800 plus years, you read books.
But
'Cause what else would
you three, however, don't fare so well. It's rough going. And you're starting to feel the fatigue of the jungle weighing on you.
I'm just like in a really bad mood to the point that it's like no one wants to be around me. I'm like 10 feet away from everyone else.
Walking in the back of the group.
You probably got monkey butt so bad because
Yeah.
your little legs just
My
keep walking.
my thighs are like chafed. And
Yeah.
I'm like bow-legged walking.
You look like a pirate now.
I'm just like,
Armor would probably not feel too good after quite a while.
I'm wearing
yeah.
armor.
So,
Yeah,
I was wearing my
probably-
mariner's armor on.
Yeah, I'm wearing scale armor.
Yeah, and
It
you-
probably
you had to
doesn't
get
feel
the
too
water,
great after
too.
walking
Yeah,
through the
I
forest
did.
after a
I
few
was
days,
moist.
being
Like
all
wet,
muggy and
drunk.
moist, and it's holding moisture against you. It's hard to get dry here. It's hard to get comfortable sometimes. You're not having so much trouble. You're wearing robes.
Yep.
They might be a
Breeze.
little hot, but like you can just fucking lift it up and catch a breeze, I guess. So.
Don't look or do, but give me a silver piece.
At the end of
Fucking
day,
anything.
at the end of day 3,
Turn around, man.
you all stop to make camp again as the night falls. Anyone who's going to make or take watch, make a perception check, please.
You want to take a watch tonight?
I'll take a
Oh,
watch.
I need a full night's sleep.
21.
You said
21.
perception?
Yep,
Oh yes. Got an 18.
18.
18.
18.
12.
12. It doesn't get easier. 3 days in. It's still sounds you're not used to, seemingly all around. But Garuk, you notice on your watch. Okay. I've seen a flash in the woods, or in the forest, or jungle, whatever, the trees, a bunch of times now, back and forth, and I know we're being watched. I know now something is absolutely following us. I can't tell what it is, but I know for a fact something's following us. It looks little, and it might be one really fast thing, or it might be a bunch of them, but something is following us.
Yeah, whenever we wake up in the morning, I am going to inform everyone else.
So you think something's following us?
Or several somethings.
Should we try to use a detect good and evil spell?
That's up to you.
It's not really
what are-
evil if they're just trying to eat us to stay alive.
I was gonna say, like, it could depend on what it is. It might be none of the things that fall into the
Do we need
criteria.
to
It could be a
do
waste of
something
time.
like set up any traps or figure out a way to get the drop on whatever?
Booby traps.
How are boobies gonna help against the animals?
Distraction.
Fair enough.
How do you think Minotaurs came about?
We'll just distract the animals with the booby traps.
Booby traps.
It all makes sense.
It all makes sense now.
I don't know. We don't know what it is, so how do we know how to prepare for it?
All I know is it was small and quick. I just caught flashes of light. Just little bits.
So it's something small,
Smallish.
like dog small,
Like
or
Finnegan
like
small?
deer small.
Like
Zilgrim
a
small?
really big cockroach that can fly small.
Like
Like a fairy.
like Finnegan, Zilgrim size, somewhere maybe a little shorter, a little taller. Maybe it's hard to tell, but around that size.
About halfway in between these two.
Halfling gnome size, something like that.
That's pretty
That's
big
subjective
compared to
because
the-
according to those two, that's huge.
I was gonna say that's an even match.
Yeah, like
Like I don't want to be alone
don't
and
feel
get caught
safer.
one-on-one.
Well,
You know shit. Are there goblins in this forest?
Jump.
I mean,
These trees?
do you know anything about the
there
Cantrovian
are
jungle?
goblins
I don't
nearly
know.
everywhere.
Maybe I do.
Did you
I?
do any research about it before we?
I kind of just like was told to come here and then I pretty much left.
Twinrin is, I believe, the only one who is proficient in history.
Yeah.
That's why I
you can
asked
make
him.
You can make a check if you'd like. Make a history check. See if you. What is your
He asked if it was goblins. See, 13 plus 8.
It's
Goddamn
21.
wild.
21, so
21? Let's see.
I'm sure I know a couple of critters that may or may not live out here.
I'm proficient in medicine and insight.
Yeah, you think that it could be goblins from where you are. Most of the time when you're in the cities in Cetera, you're never really too far from the mountains, and goblins happen to live in the mountains when they can, and if there's a bunch of mountains and a jungle nearby where they could ambush people, sure, there could be goblins here. There could definitely be other things too. You know, there's quite a bit of other life here, but yeah, absolutely could be goblins.
Bandits, animals,
Sure.
insects.
And animals.
Merlin. Could be Merlin.
Phosphorescent
The worst
mushrooms.
monster of them all.
Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah.
The fuck's Alaska?
Yes.
I think it's like MILF. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe not hang out here and get eaten. We should probably push on, but
Seems ideal.
yeah, we should definitely keep an eye out as well we can.
Yeah. May have to run some extra watches. Maybe put 2 people on a watch.
That might be safer for some of us that are smaller
Maybe the little ones, us little ones, should watch together.
as a team. So that we can both get eaten.
Well, at least if
Well, I
one
mean,
of us
just
gets
one
so
of
that
you
we
is-
don't die alone.
No,
That's the
while
spirit.
one of you is getting eaten, the other one wakes us
yells.
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say
Yeah,
you'll be
that's-
more tempting with 2 of you because just by yourselves you're barely a snack. So
I guess I appreciate
That's
that.
horrifying.
Makes me
'cause I've
feel
seen
very
you eat
secure.
someone before.
Yeah.
just a little bit of someone.
Barely a snack means not worth it.
Got the bloodlust.
I mean, if you could have a grape or a
Just got a
steak,
taste
and
for
you're
human
hungry.
blood.
Just taste for halfling blood.
Halfling. Well, no, I've been a human.
No, well, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
I have a question.
None of you have to worry. Yeah.
Has having Gillian out like on my head and involving him in everything that we've been doing, has that helped his condition at this point?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
His broken soul.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he is.
19.
No, you get the idea that something has damaged the crystal inside of him, and you've seen this crystal technology used before. You actually just saw it when you arrived here. One of those crystals, but a very large version of it, was powering that airship that you all got on. And
Ah.
actually, with that roll, you would know that that crystal that was powering that airship also seemed like it wasn't quite working right. It was almost like fluttering, almost like it was damaged and losing power.
Good man, she's got a
But
Needs a tune-up.
you know that usually when that
Plugs
happens,
and wires.
the crystal itself
Sand
can't be
points.
fixed. It needs replacing.
Would I know where to potentially like get a different one?
Fidget Honeybottom. He's the only one you've
I was
you've
gonna-
met
that's
so
fair.
far that works on this kind of thing.
That's fair. Maybe I'll ask
All he
Cave
does is take
who
his
he got
stuff
his
from the
crystal from.
tabaxi.
Probably Fidget. But I'll ask anyway.
Fidget's a hack.
That's what I heard.
All he does is steal his stuff from the tabaxi.
Fart knocker.
I'm killing him. With the rifle.
Let me buy those arms from him first.
Just take
If,
You are on
if
the
he's
list.
dead, you can.
I'm on the list.
If he's dead, you can just take them.
I don't want the prototype. I want the good version. I want the public release version. That
Well,
doesn't.
I'm sure if we hang out here long enough, we'll meet the original inventor of those.
Either way,
fucking rip off.
I could do so many more activities with many arms.
It's true. Frequently wished I had 4 arms. Even 3 would be alright, but like for symmetry's sake.
3 would be good just for like holding a bunch of more shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really, you could only hold one more shit.
Not the way I carry things.
You can hold one thing with 2 hands while holding something
I
else
just
with
overload
one.
my arms.
You carry all the groceries in at once.
Yeah, it hurts. It's not good.
Just lining the bags up
Why
on
do
your
I
arm.
do that? It's
By the time you walk
The
in,
manly
your
urge
fingers
to
are
carry
bloody.
it's
in
not
all
like
of
it's an arm workout or anything. It just hurts.
But then you don't have to
So-
go back to the car.
So
It's worth
that
it.
that thing about traveling,
Anyway, let's get on the road and then hopefully not get murdered.
You're on what, day four now? Beginning of day 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Group survival check.
Oh.
I'm so good at these.
Oh, fuck.
That is a 21.
11.
I got a nat 1.
20.
I'm gonna die.
11.
7.
Ooh.
Wow.
Today's the day that I
You
married.
got us lost.
Probably.
What did you get?
21.
21 and
7.
you got a 20.
11.
I got 20.
You got a 20. 21 and a 20. And the rest of you got
Suck.
under a 20. And Zilgrim got way under a 20.
Death.
You're having a bit of a hard time today thinking about Gillian. And, you know,
Feeling mournful.
how the first time you got him, you sent him out against a creature 50 times his size.
I believed in him.
and he immediately got stepped on.
You thought that was his canon event. Little did you
I
know
thought
it was
that
his
he
canon
was gonna
event.
save us. I was like, no, we got this.
Poor little guy.
I don't know why he's this big.
Not anymore. He's about this big.
And you're
He's
yeah, he
the
was
same size.
It's like when you put a penny in the smusher at the zoo.
These things are
taped
so
it to the
much
railroad tracks. So that's got you a bit down today, and it's got you traveling a little slow, and you know,
I flew too close to the sun.
it's your stories have kind of gotten everybody down, and it's another kind of not good day for travel.
I'm sweating and crying, and it feels really bad on my face.
You've got a feeling
Sticky.
that this is definitely going to take you more than 5 days to get to where you're going. This is probably closer to like 7 to 8 days at this point. Let's get a lookout check. Perception from whoever is.
Do we
taking
want
a
to do
lookout.
any double ups or anything?
Yeah, I thought they were doubling up, so then
So that
everybody
means a
takes
perception roll from everyone unless someone's not taking a lookout and you're only doing 3.
15?
Dirty
I'm
20.
gonna smash my dice with a hammer.
Oh no!
What'd you get?
10.
I got 16.
19.
16.
16.
So that's 26 altogether for you two.
I don't know if it works that way.
Garuk. You're sure of it. You're being followed. It's a bunch of little things.
No.
It wasn't just one really quick one.
Shrimps is bows.
You're being followed.
By a swarm.
Sorry.
It's not shrimps. They don't look like they're not.
It would be
They're
funny
not-
if it was.
They're not shrimp shaped.
Can you imagine a swarm of shrimps?
Oh my god. They're all fucking swimming at you backwards, all fucking.
It's
Or
disorienting.
just a herd of them on their creepy little legs. Just
Could I make another
Sounds
perception
like a
check to
really
see if I
good
can
bee
see
horror.
what it is?
Give me
Not
a
even
perception
shrimps.
check. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, though. You have dark vision, but the jungle's
Prom night.
thick.
It takes
These
place
things
on
are
prom night.
these things are fast.
God, that's good.
Thanks.
That's good. I would watch that.
10.
10. They're roughly halfling sized. That's about as good as you can tell.
My dice landed the exact same way.
I'd say
That's
Like
crazy.
both 20s pointing
with a
this way.
flat average 10,
Whoa.
you can tell that
That's weird.
it's not just like they're not just things. They've definitely got some of them are definitely holding things. Some of them definitely seem to be.
So they're
maybe even-
semi-intelligent.
They may be even wielding things.
They're in the trees.
But that's about all you can get.
Are you being followed by kobolds?
Puppers.
Kobolds or goblins?
They're puppers.
That's my guess.
I don't know what a kobold. Well, maybe I know what a kobold
They're
is.
pupper lizards.
Regardless.
They're tiny lizards that think they're dragons.
Yes. They are but momentarily deposed dragons.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to do anything, then we will move to the beginning of day 5.
I am going to relay this new information that I have noticed that they are carrying things.
While
That's
they-
good.
While they're following us, or like
Yes.
just
Like there are several of them. They are moving through the trees and they are carrying things.
our things?
Like
Their things.
Oh.
presents, like good things.
No.
Very
Like
good.
murder things?
Well, probably
Possibly.
weapons.
Okay.
Which would suggest that they're semi-intelligent.
So
Which
these
mean-
are things that live here in the jungle, and
They're gonna die.
they probably just have their own business. Hopefully they'll
They're
leave us
barely even
alone.
interested in us.
Yeah, you can
Definitely.
Tell
Interested
keeping an
enough
eye
to
on
follow
us.
us.
You can tell by the way they watch us sleep that they're not interested.
It's a
Just-
dead giveaway.
Just remember, we have to keep one of them alive. I need a squire.
Oh.
You mean a squire? You mean a slave? I don't think
No,
that's
no.
good.
I'm gonna feed him and possibly pay him.
You're just
I was
like.
gonna say that first one doesn't eliminate the slave status, but that second one.
I feel like this jungle heat is just really getting to you.
So, start of day 6. Let's everyone go ahead and make survival checks.
Oh, well, that's loud.
Heck yeah, dude. 4.
This is so great for you guys. The ship, flawless. The jungle, fucking not.
7.
Maybe I'm a seaman after all.
Dirty,
20.
dirty 20.
20,
23.
23.
Thank God you guys are competent.
Not usually.
More than half.
I'm having a hard day.
So, this day actually goes fairly well. You manage to make some decent progress. It feels like you're moving at a pretty steady pace, and you make the ground today that you assumed you would make from the get-go. You finally found your footing. Movement has come to you. Travel through the jungle is now understood a little bit.
Only
Garuk
took
and
a
Gorner
week.
are carrying the littles like suitcases.
And you manage to make a decent day's travel. The night falls again. And if you would all like to make perception checks.
Oh, that's a nat 20, so 22.
10.
11.
16.
16.
15.
15. What was yours again, Zilgrim?
10.
10. Alright, so Quinran and Finnegan, you all definitely notice these shapes this evening. They don't seem like they're getting any closer or anything, but you definitely notice them all. Garuk, which watch did you take?
First.
First watch. That's even better. Don't worry about what the rest of you saw. You rolled a 22. You notice that they're getting closer. They've been slowly circling in on you since it started to get dark. And these things are quick and they're quiet.
I'm going to see if I can tell what they are again.
Go for it. Give me a perception check.
16.
16. They're strange, humanoid-shaped creatures about the size of Finnegan. They're definitely armed. Some of them, not all of them.
Well, when morning rolls back around, I will once again inform everyone else.
Morning doesn't get a chance to roll back around
I was
before
about
you
to
can
say.
inform anyone else, because
You didn't make it
as
sound
you
like there was gonna
notice
be a
they're
morning.
getting closer and closer, suddenly the movement stops.
Is it still on my watch?
It is. And the jungle goes quiet.
Oh, that's
I'm
not
gonna
good.
stand up, draw my sword, hold my shield, and with my foot nudge Gorna.
Suddenly,
Wake up.
you see with that was a 16 perception check.
Yes.
You see a shadow cast, quite large, holding what appears to be a very large spear, start to rise up from the edge of the jungle, and it approaches, and you can begin to see its eyes as they sort of sheen and glimmer as it approaches closer and closer
Is it that thing?
until
All right.
plat, 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 plat. It actually comes out into your perspective. Walks out a little frogman.
Oh.
About the size figure. Holding a spear. Plat, 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 plat,
I love these
plat,
guys.
plat, 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 plat,
You might
plat,
not.
No, I like them in the. I read about them.
plat, 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 plat,
Gonna-
plat, 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 plat. And he stops about, I don't know, 40 feet from you. And he's looking at you.
Okay, I wake up to look over and see this frog person standing there,
And Garuk ready to attack,
and you look. Is everything okay here, Garuk?
like everyone else up.
Yeah, on it. I'm gonna wake everyone else up. It's
My
not panicky, but like, hey, you guys want to wake up? We
My
have a
eyes are
visitor?
just fixed on this thing.
Okay, all of you see this this frog creature standing there. You, however, do not, unfortunately, because it is about, what I said, 40 feet from Garuk, and
Dark.
unfortunately, it is dark. It is nighttime. And the jungle is instantly dark the moment the sun goes down.
Has he said anything?
Nope.
No.
Did you say hi? There's a guy out here that's like
No.
a frog.
Wait.
It's like if Gillian was a man.
Gillian was a man.
Hello.
I don't think they
That was a
probably
weird
speak
response
common.
for a frog.
I thought that was like Phoebus or something.
It
was
definitely
Phoebus.
was.
Oh, okay.
He goes,
Yep.
give food.
Get food.
Give.
Food. Oh.
Oh, he wants food? That's your business. You carrying any food there, buddy?
Give food.
Um,
And he stamps the spear a couple of times, and he just looks at you.
I guess I can give up one of my rations.
I'll also chip in a ration, whatever that's worth.
Yeah, I'll do one too.
Yeah, let's.
I'll give him one. Yeah.
He
I'm
looks-
also going to give him the one of the peppers.
He looks at the pile that you all have sat down. He sort of looks at you all very sternly, and he give food.
That is food.
Yeah, we gave food, buddy.
Okay, this guy.
Grabs his spear and he holds it up.
Should we?
Give food.
Should we like cook it for him?
I'm thinking we'll
That
cook him.
is food, right?
Give food. Give food.
What food are you
Give
talking
food.
about?
Give food.
Should we start chanting with him?
At this point, I'm
Start
really
dancing.
starting to get interested in what exactly is going on. So I'm gonna touch my leather chest piece
Okay.
and use light so I can see.
Okay, how far?
I think it's 20 feet.
20 feet in bright light, and then how far in?
I don't have lamps or anything. Why would I?
Bright light 20, and then dim for an additional 20.
Dim for an additional 20. Okay, so you'd be able to see him. He would be in dim light because he is 40 feet out from you. But he's going, give food, and then you glow suddenly, and you see him, and he goes, ah, food! And suddenly, 25 bullywugs come out from the jungle around you. All of them with spears or crude knives or something, all of them pointing at you.
And they want to eat Finn because Finn is food.
And they say, they're all stabbing and pointing, and the big one says,
They're like seagulls.
follow, give food.
Oh.
Follow, give food.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
So wait, did he even pick up the food? Should we all pick up our food as
I
like...
want my
Oh, I'm
food.
absolutely picking
Yeah.
my food up.
Yeah,
on
let's
the
carry
way
that
by.
with us.
25 bullywugs immediately swarm you and tie you all together.
Oh, we're tied together. That's
All
fine.
of you, do any of you struggle?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They poke you a little bit as you struggle.
Oh.
Right, food.
Are you guys gonna eat us?
Right.
What do you want?
You get food.
We
And they
gave
go
you
to
meat.
start tying you up again with vines and things and like
This is
bits of like plant and stuff that they've found from the swamps.
I'm just gonna break the vines.
I feel like I understand these people, so I'm gonna.
Well, then what did you translate, Captain?
I'm just gonna try and enjoy this process. I don't think these little frog guys are gonna eat us.
You don't think this is
I
problems?
see. The problem with it is these
We're gonna
little-
lose
So
time.
they stop and
We're gonna make a bigger frog.
because you all aren't cooperating. He shouts at another in a language I'm sure none of you all speak. I mean, you could.
I'm
We're
not even
assuming.
gonna-
Yeah, no, I
Tell me what
don't.
language.
I don't know.
But,
This.
This is a very strange language. It's not broken common this time. So 3 of them hop off quickly. They're gone for a minute. And then the big one is still standing there saying, "Give food, give food, give food.
What food? We don't have any food.
You give food. You give food."
We're all real hungry.
What?
Why should we eat
And
each
about
other?
that time, 10 more bullywugs come back,
No.
pushing a cart with a big wooden cage,
No.
and they fling the door open.
Are
and
any
they start
of them?
pointing.
Are any of them close enough to touch?
There are about 30 bullywugs pretty
Mhm.
damn close to you now.
Thinking about.
I'm
things.
about to get aggressive.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so am I.
These
Could I-
guys don't seem that dangerous. We should just
Yeah,
get in the
well,
cage.
here's the thing about it.
We're
is
gonna lose
I
so
I
much
don't get
time.
caged.
Okay.
All of you make either an insight or an investigation check.
Ooh, I like
I'm equally bad at both
Yeah,
of those.
yeah. Oh,
And let me know what you rolled and like for what.
30, 20.
For
Yeah, the investigation.
investigation.
I rolled a 2.
For
Investigation.
23 for investigation.
investigation.
19 for insight.
Insight.
18 for insight.
18 for insight. You two know. You two are very confident that these frog things are not about to eat you. If that's your worry, they're not about to eat you. That's not what these things. These little things don't.
Are they
Eat.
gonna
Don't
They
do
don't
lead
do
us
that.
to something?
You two know that this cage that you're getting ready to be put in. I mean, it's wood.
Is it made of sticks?
It's yeah.
Lashed together.
So
with
this is
vine.
like a.
Yeah.
This is like.
All right, fine. I'll get your
futile-
stupid cage.
It's like this is
Oh,
something like
no,
if things
don't
go
take
dire,
me.
yeah, you can probably just push your way out of this.
I mean, I can cast Scorching Ray right through the bars too. So I bet it's not
Just pull
magically
out your
there.
Yeah, I feel
So-
like if it comes down to it and it becomes crunch time, we can probably take these.
So the
guys.
bullywugs is still going, you get food, and they're pushing at you.
I
Towards
guess
the
I don't.
cage.
I guess I don't need to like.
I'm just gonna get in the cage.
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get in the
okay.
cage.
This
Oh,
is.
I don't know what you
Like I
guys
said, man, I
want.
can relate to
Sorry.
these guys. They're,
Maybe
they're
they'll
charming.
wheel the cart closer to where we want to be.
Yeah, hopefully
So-
they go the right direction.
They shut the cage with you all in it.
Hopefully,
and
it's not a magical
They
cage.
tie it shut with vines,
Okay.
Nice. Secure.
and they begin to push
Well, hey
this
guys,
cart.
at least we get a little ride.
Through the forest and pull this cart through the forest. There's quite a
It's gotta
few
be
of them.
heavy. There's so many of us.
And they are moving
There are
you
30 of them. They'll
through
be
the
fine.
jungle at the moment. There are 30 bullywug currently pushing and pulling you in a cart with a cage on
It's a
top
parade
that they made
for us.
through the jungle.
This is amazing. Best
Cool.
ride ever.
Are we going in the right direction? Are we going in the opposite
At
direction?
this point, probably. You can make a survival check. Check the map. See if you're heading in the correct direction.
I think that would be fun to know. Oh.
Oh.
That's okay. You don't have the map anyway.
9.
9. You don't know.
Okay.
You
It's
don't know
hard to
shit.
tell. The canopy hasn't really allowed you to see the position of the sun too well, and nor has it allowed you to map with the stars, nor have you seen the map
Yeah,
in a
well,
while because Finnegan hasn't. So it's a little difficult. If no one would like to do anything, you all do travel for the better part of a day, and
I'm holding Gillian like a baby now.
you all travel for a day, and you make better pace than you all were making.
Because they move better than we do.
You don't necessarily know if you're heading in the direction you want to be, but you know that you're moving at a much steadier pace than any of you all were able to move at before this.
Well, that's
Well.
something.
And we're not exhausting ourselves.
Yeah, I slept like a baby in the cage.
I was going to say the nighttime comes, and you notice the cage doesn't stop moving. They keep pushing.
Well, they're psychopaths. Let it go.
You see that some of them begin to take shifts, sleeping on, and like hanging on the cage, so they don't have to stop pushing the cage.
Where are we going?
I'm having dreams of me being part of this tribe of frog people. Just being like, get food.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look at
fuck
one
it.
of them and look at him and go, give food.
And then they looks up at you and goes, "Get food, get food, get food." And he just keeps pushing the cart.
All right, we are their kings now.
Yeah, I think we understand these people.
I think I got it.
Hopefully they don't feed us to something.
So you guys ride for a while. If you guys decide not to do anything, you're in the cart for like 2 days.
What?
Can I
Can
tell if we're going the right way?
make a survival check? I'd say with advantage. You have the map.
I've been killing it on these. 11.
You're fairly certain you're headed in the
We're
right
gonna
direction.
die in the jungle.
We're gonna die in the jungle.
You're fairly certain you're headed in
Don't
the
We're
worry,
not
guys.
gonna die. I mean, we have plenty of food. I like frog legs.
I think we're going in the right direction. I think we just let them go.
And at about midway through the second day, you begin to arrive at the site of an old ruin, and it is full of bullywugs.
Is this
They
where we
have
were going anyway?
clearly made a community here.
Is this where we were headed?
We were trying to meet people.
I'd say go ahead and make another. This time, make either survival or investigation check with advantage. This time,
Oh man.
Okay. I can't roll shit.
13.
13.
Investigation.
You are pretty certain this is the ruin that they were talking about. This is the ruin that those basically poachers were headed to. And your suspicions are basically confirmed when you get about to the center of the town and you notice that there is another cage there with 3 individuals in it. One of them, 2 of them look like they know what they are doing. Like, they look like they are dressed for an adventure through the jungle. The third one looks like, you know how like a Jaguar SUV has 4-wheel drive but you wouldn't fucking drive it on a trail off-road. That's what this guy looks like. He is like the jungle exploration equivalent of that.
Like a Jeep Commander.
He's got
Yes,
the right
he's like
outfit.
a Jeep Commander, yeah.
But
It,
it's
all looks too new.
He's like a G-Wagon in the mud. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, they got four-wheel drive, but no, you don't do that. And this guy clearly does not do this.
At the chin type.
A little bit, but a bit more money to back it up, I think, because the guys with him clearly look like they know what they're doing.
Pretty sure that's the scholar.
The bullywugs wheel you up into a cage next to these guys.
Hell yeah.
And they set you down by literally kicking the wheels off of the cart. And it kind of sits down and the cage rocks, and it sort of is tilted at a little bit of an angle now because it's not very well put together. But you are now in a cage
And we're right next to the other guys.
in a settlement of bullywugs next to a group of other people who clearly don't belong here.
How many
humans.
bullywugs we talk? Probably
Well,
100.
30 brought you in, and you've seen easily another 30, 40 since you've been here.
Sick.
This is a civilization of bullywugs. They have clearly moved in.
So if we each kill 15...
On your map, you realize that on your map you are very close to the northeastern part of the jungle that butts up against the edge of the swamp of the Blight Marshes. So this is the part of the jungle where things get a little weird, where things may be a bit more aggressive than they are in the forest proper, or in the jungle proper. I keep saying forest, it's a jungle.
Jungle's kind of a forest.
It's tropical forest.
I'm just gonna like look at the people in the other cage and just be like, "Hey,
So did you guys give food
Give
too?
yeah."
Yeah. The one in the very nice clothes looks at you all and says, "Oh, please don't tell me you're the ones that are supposed to come rescue us."
Wait.
No, we actually came here to beat you.
Be my guest.
Wait. Who are you?
Me? Well, who are you?
Well, I mean,
What's this guy look like?
He's a average height human. Pale,
I already hate
pasty
him.
skin,
Is he
soft hands. Dressed quite fine.
just kind of an average, nothing like
Pale
that
like he
sticks
ain't got
out.
enough blood. Pale.
we were sent out by.
No, pale like he doesn't go outside
Like
enough.
powder
Pale.
face pale.
No, he doesn't have like. He's not like He doesn't look like he's a.
Foppish.
We were sent out here to investigate
Porcelain
these
skin.
ruins.
Does he look gangly at all?
That's what I was getting at.
Make
he
an
had,
investigation.
He
check.
had lanky vibes, dude.
16.
He's pretty. He's a little gaunt, but he's not gangly. He's not tall enough to be gangly.
I'm gonna real smooth like be like Langley. And just like watch his reaction.
Real smooth, like the smoothest version of that move. That always works.
How do you make it
I'm like
smooth?
looking
Is that a
at I'm
sleight
like
of
looking
hand?
at my friends for approval, and I realize they all just think I'm really dumb, and I'm just really disappointed by it.
We always look for him in the most optimal moments.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a d20.
Oh no. That can mean so many
Oh, if
things.
this works.
Like up to 20 things.
I like that.
That was real close. He looks at you and he says, "Did you say Langley? Who the fuck are you, Langley?
No. Why would I say my own name?
Why would you say that name?"
You look like someone I knew. Sorry. Anyways.
I think that's reasonable.
You look like someone I knew.
So
Anywho.
I'm not even gonna have you roll anything. You just he says, "No, we came down from Kalnora. We're here to collect a relic. We've been tracking it for about a month now, and then we ran into this."
wait,
These are the guys.
No.
Yeah, like I said, these are the guys we're here to beat.
Yep.
You weren't even joking.
Yeah, we were sent to stop
Hey,
you from,
bud.
desecrating these sites.
Oh,
Unfortunate scenario, but
Mhm.
well,
There's more of us than there are of you.
Yeah,
And
but
it
there's-
seems like we've all found ourselves in the same situation.
Yeah, but isn't it
I'm a
like...
little less trembly than somebody, though.
It's not like this cage is really keeping
Are
us
you a
in
captive?
about-
First time? I shipped my ass halfway across the continent in a box. Overnight Express.
So I have
It's just-
an idea.
well, that's good for you. How you getting out?
Well, what do these little guys want?
No food. We give them all the food we got.
Did
Let's
they...
feed them to the bullywugs.
We're not supposed to hurt
I
but
anyone.
was
if they
gonna
wanted
say-
to eat them, they would have just ate them.
Yeah, they would have done it by now. They're
Any-
not gonna eat us.
What if they're
I'm-
bite-sized?
I know this by
How long have
insight.
you guys been here?
5, 6 hours.
Well, that's not very long.
Okay.
Maybe they're just not hungry yet.
Yeah, that's true.
You plan on staying here?
How we get out? There's a fucking 100 of them out there.
If we help you get out, will you not take the relic?
I don't think we're asking.
Yeah, you're not. You're definitely not. What are you here for? Who are you
I was
again?
just trying to get cooperation.
Right now, I'm here to leave.
See?
See, that's not going to work for us.
You're gonna leave with us.
I'm gonna leave the first chance I get. You think I'm going anywhere near anything else around here? It's not worth my life.
Remember that.
Correct.
It sure isn't, friend.
About that time, you hear
What if there's a really big one that's gonna eat us?
some sort of like this.
That's the hungry one.
It's this like
the
gurgle
hypnotone.
horn, like blaring off in the distance somewhere.
Like a
That
didgeridoo.
made me think of Hypnotoad.
And yeah, it's the
To
hypnotone.
the hypnotone.
And then all of a sudden, all of the bullywugs begin to gather round, and they begin to chant,
Okay.
"Brog, Brog,
Yep.
Brog,
We need to be not here.
Brog."
We need to leave right
We
now.
Brog.
need to go. All right, I'm tearing the cage open.
There are about 100 bullywugs around you. You feel free to tear the cage open. I need you to make a strength check for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be aggressive. I'm just breaking the cage open.
Okay. Yeah, make a strength check.
That's an 11.
11. That actually doesn't do it. So you, I mean, it wasn't a high DC check, but
Sure made us feel
you
confident getting to this flimsy cage.
grab onto it and you push, and the whole cage leans a bit.
Oh no, we're gonna
and
get
they
knocked
go,
on our
"Brog,
sides.
Brog," and about 30 or so bullywug rush up to the cage that the other guys are in at the moment, and they pick up one end of it and they put the wheels back on it,
Uh-oh.
and then they pick up the other end of it and they put the wheels back on it, and you can they just start to look around. They go, "Well, fucking do something!" And the bullywugs keep chanting, "Brog, Brog, Brog," and they push this cart
Can I try to break the cage again?
with the other guys in it. You can go ahead after this.
Wait.
Where-
I want to see where this is going.
After I was gonna say, you can. After this, we're gonna have to go into full-on initiative, though.
Where are a lot of the frogs at like how far from us are most of them chanting at? Like, are they all around us actively?
So I'm glad you asked. This is currently your setting.
Yeah.
Their cage is here. Your cage is here next to them.
Because I could maybe
have.
start a distraction of some sort with some spike
Yeah, 'cause
growth.
Could I
A
possibly
cage, but-
do a thing before we roll initiative? If
Here's a cage, and then here's another cage. Their cage is currently being wheeled off. You all are here. In fact, we'll go ahead
I mean, I'm not gonna fight 1,000 bullywugs.
Well, that's why I was gonna use spike growth, so they would like at least get a lot of them damaged in a
I've
radius.
seen Berserk, I'll fight 100 dudes.
The fuck is Berserk?
It's really good.
Yeah, it
Hey, have you read Berserk?
is. Unfortunately.
There we go.
I've only seen the anime. I've never read manga.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's like way darker than the
And
anime.
you know,
Yeah.
since we got him,
Well,
The guys.
it continues on past the eclipse and all that stuff, like which is pretty much where the golden age arc ends.
scatter some bullywugs about here.
Got a few more of those than we should.
What?
I said we've got a bunch of those.
Are there more?
No, I've got the grungs in the other room, but
Ah, okay.
they're a little smaller.
Yeah, different creature. Close. A little different. Yeah, look at all the
So
frog
I
dudes.
have a question, and if you want me to wait until after initiative to do this, I will do that.
What's up?
Could I, in the bag of holding, load the rifle?
Could you in the bag of holding
Like with your
load
hands in the
rifle?
bag while someone else holds the bag.
Not even that. I mean, it's hanging on me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
could
that's
just like
fair.
reach into it.
I would say make a sleight of hand check with, I'd say, a DC 20.
Okay.
If you can hit a DC 20, I'd say you can load
I
the
hit
rifle.
20.
Hell yes. You
He
can
said, "Okay,
absolutely load the rifle.
Perfect.
So they're pushing this cage, and the guy just looks at you and says, "You fucking do something!" And he pushes the cage up to the doors of this large tower structure that you all see, and it looks to be that like this. Make perception checks as you're looking out at this structure.
Ooh,
14.
22.
Yeah, 22.
11.
21.
21. This is the top of a tower.
So this goes down.
This goes down.
Ah.
So,
That's interesting. It's very interesting.
so this sank.
Maybe.
Or there's something
Or
in
it's
it.
built that way.
Or they're gonna open those doors and throw those guys into an open void.
They they
Giant
push and
oubliette.
push, and
Yes.
they push open the doors, or they push the cage up to the door, and they kick the doors open and inward, and they lift the door on the cage that is now up against the open doors, and they start reaching in with their spears, poking and stabbing, prodding at the guys in the cage.
They're
Oh,
feeding
what the
something.
fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Hey! And they go. Eventually, they do move into the.
Can we see what's in the room through the doors?
Let's see.
I feel like you and Gordon maybe could from where you're standing.
I make a perception check with disadvantage. That door is being crowded with bullywugs, a cage, and there are people in it.
Oh, wow. You said perception?
Yeah,
20.
20,
At disadvantage.
15.
15,
Oh, one.
I rolled an 18 for
9.
the other one.
I
9,
rolled a 15 and an 18.
14.
14. Quinrin, make a nature check.
Nature check.
Make a
Ouch.
nature check.
Oh, that's intelligence based. That's good. 17.
17. There's a big green monster in there.
We gotta get out of here.
I've got a real good idea that we don't want to be here anymore.
The bullywugs pull the cage back and shut the doors immediately, and they slide a big bar across the outside of it.
Uh-oh.
And they are all continue to chant, "Brog, Brog, Brog, Brog."
Okay, so
Are they like all like in front of the doors too, not like still?
The doors are shut.
Okay.
They as soon as they pulled the cage back, they shut the doors.
They
and
didn't strip
barred
us
it.
of anything, right?
Nope.
No.
No, they didn't strip those guys either. You notice those guys were fully armed.
Okay, well,
Bullywugs are not incredibly intelligent
no, they're not.
creatures.
Can I use my dagger to cut open the vine that they used to tie the cage closed?
Yes. Give me a... are you going to try and hide this, or are you just going to go ahead and do it?
I'm going to be sneaky because I'm learning how to be sneaky because of my sneaky friend.
Give me a sleight of hand check. After this, we're going to have to immediately move into initiative, though.
Sleight of hand, sleight of hand, sleight of hand, sleight of hand. Okay, that's actually not bad. 21.
21. So, yeah, you lean over and...
I'm learning.
It's on growth, baby.
So they, as they start chanting, they come back over, and about 30 bullywugs come back over to your cage, and they start to hammer on the wheels for your cart. BROG, BROG, and they begin to push your cart up to the doors.
Oh
All
my.
right, so when are we ready to jump out, guys? Because this cage is
Now.
open.
Hold on. Would you rather fight 100 bullywugs
Plus,
or one big green?
Well, I'm saying we're ready for the big green thing now. Like, we've got the initiative because cage is unlocked. Like, we can be sneaky and surprisey. The difference is we have to take the opportunity or we lose the opportunity.
Right.
Like, I don't think
Okay.
we'd want to jump out and suddenly aggro like 300 bullywugs or whatever
it
is
would be
here.
funny.
It could be hilarious.
Pretty sure we
Okay.
would die.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I should probably move to the front.
they wheel your cart, BROG, BROG, up to the door, and they don't quite butt it to the door just yet. They wait. Everyone make a perception check.
We can hear the lamentations.
Oh my god, a
of those
natural
dudes
20.
in
That's a
there.
23?
Oh, yes.
17.
17.
18.
17.
You absolutely can hear the screams through the door.
Yes, the lamentations of their women.
Of the last lady that was just shoved into
That
this
must...
room.
guys, I think I hear BROG.
No, I'm
Bro.
pretty sure that's the other thing.
I'm pretty sure those are the dudes we met. Grog's not screaming. That dude looked a little dainty.
And then your cart hits the front. They pull the door and kick the doors open as your cart hits. And we're going to take a break right there. We'll be right back.
Nice.
Great.
The
So we need to...
Cheering for
BROG
Brog.
is short for bro frog, right?
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
ass
just cheer-
frog and frog.
Just cheer for BROG on our way to the...
Just start chanting with them.
Brog. 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 Brog.
I want to see the look on their faces whenever this happens.
I assume
BROG.
they'd be into it.
Indeed.
This is not good that we are this
So you
confident.
all enter, and just in time to see one of the tentacles of this fucking monster lash out and reach out, grab hold of the man you were just talking to, asking you to do something, and you watch as he is swallowed whole by a massive tentacled frog behemoth.
Sorry, friend.
Dude, that thing is crazy. It's like, it reminds me of the alien.
Okay, he's
from
close enough that I can
Jimmy
rush up and stab him.
Neutron. That's gross.
Yeah, nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Mm, delicious.
Bro. Bro.
This is Brog.
Hello, BROG.
Brog barely fits, but he's gonna sit there in those squares.
He's a big beastie.
He's a very big beastie.
Fireball.
I didn't ask you how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
All right, fair enough. I was, you do you, sure. I'll get out the template. Oh, look, it's as big as the room. All right.
Everybody's
Okay.
gonna have to roll some saves.
Initiative time.
Nice.
Aw.
21.
All right, higher than 20.
21.
21. 20 to 15.
18.
Uh, 15 to 10.
11.
14. Zilgrim.
6.
Below that, 6.
Trash. I mean, I've got your backs.
Roll. Okay.
10 for the sword.
It is Garuk's turn. We start with Garuk.
Come on.
You come into this room and you immediately see this frog behemoth snatch up someone and swallow him whole. And then, as it's got its head tilted up,
We have to kill Bro.
one of its creepy tentacled eyes goes and looks around the corner at you. It is your turn.
Alright. Well, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
I'm going to run up and stab this thing.
Okay. You move 15 feet forward. Go ahead and make an attack.
Let's see. 17 plus 7 is 24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see, that's 13 plus 13 plus 8 is 21. I'm also going to cast Smite.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, it's 21 plus another 9. That's 30 damage.
Hell yeah.
30 damage with an explosive thunderous sound, and if he does not make a I guess it doesn't matter, he's up against the wall, so he doesn't really get pushed back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's as far back as he can be.
You can hit the wall, I guess.
But yeah,
Well,
and
he's
then for my second attack, 19.
19 hits.
Uh, 13 plus another smite. 13 plus 9 is 22.
22.
So that was like 52 damage.
22, you said 22?
Yes.
Good. Alright. Yeah, you run up and slash it too big time. It thunders and booms. Everyone's ears are ringing because this is a very closed off space. It is Quinrin's turn now.
I'm going
Down
to-
what I just used.
Reach into my spell component pouches. I'm going to run my fingers through them until I find something sticky.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab out the little ball of molasses. I'm going to roll it between my fingers. And I'm going to jut my hand out and cast slow, targeting BROG.
BROG! Is it just target creature?
You alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within
Nice.
range. Each target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for its duration. An affected creature's spell is speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions. On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can make no more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Hell yeah. What is the DC it has to beat?
It has to beat a 16.
16. That is going to be a 26.
Bitch!
Sorry. Let's see.
Oh my god.
This is the wisest fucking frog ever.
I'm sorry, 25, not 26.
That's still the wisest fucking frog ever.
Yeah, what the fuck? What does he know?
How not to get slowed down, that's for goddamn sure. He knows I should have just used that 3rd level spot for magic missile.
Finnegan, it's your turn.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to draw the rifle from the bag.
Okay.
Would that use my action?
No.
Okay. I can move, I guess. But I'm not gonna.
But I'm not gonna.
I'm not
I'm just
Actually,
gonna
I'm
plug
gonna-
this son of a bitch, he said.
I'm gonna just move out of the way so I don't blast the corner.
Okay.
Thank you.
Step straight
You're
across.
When somebody
Don't
behind me
shoot
pulls
his
a rifle
back.
out and shoots it next to my ear, deaf forever.
Muzzle discipline.
You're already deaf. I mean, there was a 300-foot thunderous ring.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
about to be another one, don't worry.
Their ears are ringing.
There's about to be another one. Oh
Depending
no.
on if my spell goes off or not, there might be another one.
Alright,
Fair.
I'm gonna raise this giant rifle and take a shot at BROG.
Okay, go for it. That's a natural 20. That's a crit. Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
He said,
Amazing.
I thought he shit himself.
So roll,
About did, dude.
roll damage, double
Smiley son
all
of a
the dice
bitch.
you roll, and then add modifier.
Okay, I need a bunch of dice here.
What do you need?
So,
So that would be 4d10
4d10
piercing damage is what it'll do now.
How many D10 you have?
I have 4,
Plus, if it hits,
and then it'll do explosive.
it'll explode, and then, which it did. So then you'll roll 4d10, and
And
then.
then it makes a saving throw, which has
Oh,
to
it makes
be
a saving throw. Okay, cool.
15.
15. What is it? A
Dex.
dex saving throw?
Yeah.
It has a +1 to dex. 16. What it has to make?
15.
15. You got a 16.
Okay.
I hate this frog.
9, 9,
30
10,
damage.
and 2. Yeah, 30 damage. The gun goes off, and it is 30 damage. Jesus Christ.
You have to make a dex save, too.
It still explodes, right?
Yeah, if it hits.
If it hits, okay.
So he still takes half damage, I guess. Still. Yeah, it says... Let's see. Half damage on a successful save. Yeah.
Yeah, but what is it? How much damage does it do?
1d6.
Oh yeah, so you still roll and double that.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah.
So you'll roll 2d6,
5.
5 damage, but he made this save, so he'll take half of that, so he'll take 2. And then Garuk, you also have to make a dex save.
Alright. 15.
You're good.
A
So
giant,
you take 2.
just you take 2
If
fire,
it
two
beats, it
fire
beats.
damage. Yeah, meets it, beats it.
This way.
Sorry. I just say that. Sorry.
32 damage, nothing to sneeze
Are you
at.
going to use your bonus action to reload, or are you going to use it for something else, or are you going to do anything else?
Can I reload as a bonus action?
I believe you reload it.
No, I think you just have. I have to just use
One
it.
round to reload.
Oh, 1 round to reload. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
1 round to reload, 1 round to fire.
I'm gonna just stay where I am. I'll just call that my turn.
Okay. Let's see. That means it is Zilgrim's turn.
Okay, I would like to cast Toll the Dead.
Alright, yeah, a gun just went off right next to your head, very loudly, and
Right
now
after
you're gonna
the
ring
thunder.
right after the thunder, and now you're gonna ring a bell.
I'm gonna
All
need
of you
some
are going to
aspirin.
be deaf. What does Toll the Dead do again?
It says you point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 2d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 2d8 necrotic damage. Or
Wisdom,
2d12.
wisdom
Because
saving
it
throw.
bumps at
What
level
is the?
5.
What's the?
That's how I was reading
What's
it.
the save for your spell save?
16.
16. All right, it gets a +5 to its wisdom. It rolled a natural 16.
Shit. It still takes half. So it still takes 2d8.
Takes 2d8.
Yeah.
It's been hurt, so it's
2d12.
2d12.
Yeah, 2d12, sorry.
No, it's cool. We're just gonna optimize the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, please do that. 14.
14 halved
Seven.
because it got the save, so 7. Okay.
Yep.
-7. All right.
Still hit.
Is that it? Are you gonna move or anything?
No, I'll stay in the back.
Okay. Do you have any cantrip bonus actions you would care to do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It is Brog's turn. Brog looks hurt and pissed.
I'd be pissed too.
Brog looks hungry. Brog is going to make
Just getting ready to counter the gravel check.
a tentacle attack at you, Garuk.
Yep.
It gets a +10 to its attack.
Fuck.
I rolled a 6. That's a 16.
Miss.
Miss.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Jesus Christ, holy man.
I'm holding my shield. That gives me a +2.
Wow.
It is now going to attempt to bite you. It gets a +10 to its bite as well.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
That is. Alright, I need some D10s.
And
You gonna get-
scroll up to the
You're
30s.
just gonna get eaten.
I think I got it covered. I appreciate it though.
Oh my goodness.
Once you're inside, try to punch your way out.
How big is your fireball?
Huge. It's fucking huge.
Too big.
I've got a big swollen
Fireball's
fireball.
pretty big.
I don't think it's too big.
20-foot radius, so it's 40-foot total.
So that's basically
that-
everything in this.
Yeah, that's that
You
room.
take.
Couldn't you center it on them though?
It still bounces back.
Only 20 feet though, right?
Do you have a fireball dome in there?
Yeah.
You take 43 piercing damage. And you are swallowed.
What? Hold? Like-
You are bound and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Froghemoth, and you will now take 3d6 acid damage at the start of each of the Froghemoth's turns.
Can I heal him while he's in the frog?
No, because
cannot.
he's shielded from
He's shielded
outside.
from all attacks. The Froghemoth's gullet can hold up to 2 creatures at a time. If the Froghemoth takes 20 damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside it, the Froghemoth must succeed on a DC 20 Constitution saving throw at the end of that turn, or regurgitate all swallowed creatures, each of which falls prone in a space within 10 feet of the Froghemoth. If the Froghemoth dies, the swallowed creature is no longer restrained and can escape the corpse by using 10 feet of movement, exiting prone. So, you are currently swallowed by a Froghemoth. It is now Gorna's turn.
I can still attack from inside, right?
Yep, that's what it said. If you can do
All
20
right,
points
I'm
of
gonna
damage,
do-
you'll make-
No. You are restrained.
Oh, bitch.
Well, how do you take? How would it take damage from someone inside it?
No. If the Froghemoth takes 20 damage or more, it regurgitates
Oh,
whatever's inside
okay,
it.
okay.
Oh, I thought it said from one of
No,
the people
no.
inside
That's
it.
what I thought it
Yeah,
said.
no,
too.
it can swallow 2 or more people, and then it will regurgitate them if it takes 20 or if it fails
Also,
a
I
Constitution saving throw after taking 20 or more
I
damage.
think you could probably cast certain spells.
Let's see. You are. Your speed is 0. You cannot benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. You're also grappled which means your speed becomes 0. Or no, you're binded. I'm sorry, you are binded and... Where is it? Yeah, creature is... Oh no, you're blinded. Blinded and restrained. So, you can make attack rolls inside of it. You make them at disadvantage. So you can't, you can attack from inside the creature. But you are blind. And you can't be targeted by spells or attacks from outside the creature.
Okay, good.
Gorna, it is your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna use a rage.
Okay. Big rage.
Big rage. We're gonna have to go claw attacks.
Okay.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that puts you within range.
Let's use reckless attack.
Okay.
And just, I get... Yeah. Let's hope this goes well. That is a 9 and a 10. Great. That is an 18 and a 19.
For both attacks?
No. I'm rolling an advantage.
Oh, you're rolling an advantage.
So it's
so
it's a 19.
Okay, 19 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. Sorry, I forgot how to play D&D there for a second.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody actually knows how.
No one actually knows how to play D&D.
So that's 8 damage.
8 damage, alright.
26.
26 definitely hits.
That's 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage. So you run up and slash it twice, and
I get one more slash.
you get one more slash. Go for it.
Natural
Boom,
20.
there.
Hell yeah! All right.
That bitch
So,
is puking.
roll all damage dice that you would roll twice.
Okay.
Roll all damage dice that you would roll twice, regardless of what it says about when you get the damage dice. If you get a damage dice to roll, you roll it twice.
I get an additional D6 on
Yeah,
it.
which means you roll that twice.
Okay.
How many?
I guess that's 2.
Yeah, how many?
2 more.
That's a must.
Yep, that's double all the damage dice. And then add bonuses.
I'm a wizard. I got D6.
4, 8, 13, 15,
Oh my
plus
gosh.
7 is 22.
It's been a
Holy shit.
month.
Yeah.
Fucking combo.
And that
like,
that last hit was huge, and as you slash up, it almost lifts Garuk back up out of this thing's gull, and it regurgitates him onto the ground. Right there, 10 feet out from in the prone position, covered in nasty goo.
You're fucking puke, dude.
You're fucking puke.
And yeah, I'm not gonna like try to get out of. It'd be cool, but I am done.
Okay, that brings us back to Garuk. It is your turn.
I'm going to stand up.
Yeah.
Half your movement.
Yep. Am I within striking distance?
No, you are. You need to move 5 feet to get.
Then I'll do
distance,
that.
Unless you have reach.
Coincidentally enough.
All right, you step up. Step up to the plate.
I am going to cast Branding Smite.
Okay.
I like those. That's a cool word.
Yeah. And that is 14 plus 7. It's 21.
21. That
Yes.
hits for sure.
Okay. That is 9. Oh, wait. 15 on that, but I'm also doing another smite.
Nice. Okay.
So 15 plus 14.
29.
Yes. And for my second attack,
Hell yeah, go for it.
Stack it up, boys.
second attack is a 20, dirty 20.
Nice. Definitely hits.
That is 7 plus 7 is another 14 plus could I never mind. Yeah, I need a D8 because I'm going to cast this smite at second level.
Heck yeah. These are just divine smites.
Yeah, these are the regular divine
Cool.
smites.
Cool, cool.
They use a spell slot, but
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep track.
Just calculating over there.
Yeah. I got numbers to crunch.
14, another 14.
Another 14 damage. Jesus. All right. Huge hits as your smites rain out. That takes us now, unless you want to move anymore.
No.
That takes us to Quinrin.
Alright, I'm going to, after feeling a bit of defeat and not getting a piece of this thing, I'm going to get a little upset. I'm going to reach up, touch the circlet of blasting, and I'm going to send all 3 bolts from the Scorching Ray at old BROG.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So, 3 attacks. So there's a 19, an 18, and a 16.
All hit.
Oh,
my
okay,
gosh.
so that's 2, 4, 6. 20 points of fire damage to old Broggy the Froggy. I think we shall serve him teriyaki.
He looks rough after those 3 bolts. They connect real hard, and he has some very charred and pinkish skin showing underneath of his green exterior. He looks real bad. Do you want to move at all?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay. Finnegan. It is Finnegan's turn.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
It's time to meet your demise, frog boy.
I am going to cast a 3rd level magic missile.
Ooh.
Yeah, you are.
I need a couple D4s.
Here you
Hell
go, buddy.
yeah.
I need 2 of them.
Hell
I've got
yeah.
you some wizardly ones.
Too late.
That's alright. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm out at the apothecary.
3rd
picking
level
up
magic missile.
reagents.
2, 4, 7, 10, 12 damage.
God.
Tired of this stupid frog. Let's get over it.
So, all of these missiles connect in a big puff of smoke, and it takes it a second to fade away because you're in a big, tight area. But the froghemoth still standing, his eyes glowing through the smoke. It looks on death's door. Zilgrim.
Finish it off, dude.
Yeah, do
Okay, I
something
think I'm gonna
crazy.
use Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Is that just
Oh.
just an attack roll, or is that the
Yeah.
dexterity?
This is an attack roll, but I only got a 6.
6?
so-
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it worked.
It does not hit. No, it does not beat its AC.
He,
Are you gonna-
Zilgrim's
would you like to
still choking
move
on
at
the
all?
smoke.
No.
Okay. It is the froghemoth's turn.
Yep. Is that so?
It is.
Who's next?
Sorry about that. He does not land on Grook. He jumps over Garuk and Gorna.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
He never left your
Threatened square.
square.
So
I
he
feel like
literally just went from
anything
in front
above
of
my
us.
reach is out of my threatened
He
square.
just hopped over you.
That son of a bitch. Tricky bastard.
I'm in danger.
And
We're all in danger.
There's room for 2 of
let's
us in there.
see.
2 of those are you and Finnegan.
Yeah, that's true.
Odds. Evens. The frog hemoth leans back and its tongue flicks out of its mouth with these gross sucking tentacle things on the end of it, and they go to wrap around you, Finnegan.
Yay.
Hey, at least you're the evasive
I need you to
class.
make a DC 18 strength saving throw.
Oh man, I just realized that first hit that Garuk did on it before he got swallowed should have made that dude that just got eaten get vomited up all over.
He was already dead. That guy was not nearly as equipped as you all were to be here. 14. You are instantly lashed up by the tongue and yanked up next to it, and he will now get to make a bite attack against you as a bonus action.
Yay.
So he is going to make a bite against you.
Do it.
It's a 26 to hit.
It hits.
It hits.
You take
I'm about to take a nap. That's what I'm about to take.
You take 15 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed whole.
I got an idea.
At least you didn't take the 40-something that I took.
Now,
Yeah, you didn't take a crit.
Yeah, but I can't take that or I die.
Yeah, the amount you took is 2
Quinrin.
more hit points than I have.
it's going to attempt to swallow you as well. It's going to make a bite attack against you.
Don't let him.
25.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Level spell slot. Nope.
You take 27 points of piercing damage.
I hardly agree.
And you are also swallowed whole.
I'm just, I'm like in the frog.
Uh,
when Ray comes in, I'm like,
Gorna,
come here.
it is your turn.
Every chance I get, baby.
Surely we
Okay,
can go.
I'm going
Punch
to
into the tank.
step behind it. Is it flanked?
As you step behind it, one of its eyes goes and looks at you behind you.
Ew,
This creature cannot be flanked.
gross. Alright, well then I'm going to use reckless attacks and do what I did last time.
Okay.
Seemed effective.
Do something crazy.
This is something
Please.
crazy. Let's see. That's, let's see, 15 plus 9 is 24.
That hits.
Alright. That's 13.
13.
That's 27.
Hits.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points.
11 points.
And 13 plus 9 is 22.
Definitely hits.
That's 8, 9, 10.
10. I want to show you how many points this thing had at the beginning of your turn.
Wait, is it like 3?
2.
I got it, guys! I got it!
So,
It's taken care of!
After immediately swallowing you two, Gorna just turns it into fucking frog meat, and
I was
this
gonna
thing
blow some holes
collapses.
out of its chest. So.
I like
onto the
pull
ground.
you guys out from the back of it. Like,
Oh, thank God we came from the
All two
back.
creatures.
We have to crawl out now that it's dead.
Yeah, you can escape the corpse by using 10 feet of your movement. You exit prone, but that's fine. There's no more combat currently in this room. So the creature falls prone, and you two are able to crawl your way back out Gorner reaches a hand in and begins to pull very slimy, slippery, partially acid-covered Finnegan and Quinrin
Who all
out
has taken damage?
of...
The two of us.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
gonna
the
cast
most.
Prayer of Healing.
That guy
on
too.
you. Okay.
It's a group
Hey,
spell.
as we're
Yeah, it's a
getting
group
pulled out of the frog,
Everybody
I'm
can
gonna
have a
look
little
at
bit.
Quinrin and be like, "Hey, I saw you cut that vine sneakily. Good job."
Well, you know, I gotta try
This
what
is a
I
really
can.
good bonding moment.
I'm casting
We're
Prayer of
buddies.
Healing at 3rd level.
BROG.
15.
18.
18?
Yeah, everybody gets 18 points of health.
Everyone?
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody.
that's crazy.
Unless you're at full health, and then you don't.
No, I got hurted.
No,
It makes me
I
feel
got
nice,
hurted.
though.
I was briefly eaten.
I was briefly eaten once.
I was swallowed today.
Hell yeah, that damn near fucking capped me back out.
So, now we get to find out if we have to fight all of the little frogs, or if they're just gonna not.
So,
Yeah.
now that the bullywug is, or now that the frog hemoth is dead, everyone go ahead and. So you clearly have, you know, you have a choice to make. You know that the bullywugs locked you in here with BROG fully expecting you to die. You know that is a full civilization of bullywugs out there. There are lots of them.
Down.
You just killed the frog hemoth.
It's like they're god.
Make a nature check. Everyone, go ahead. If you have, if you have proficiency or whatever, then good. But go ahead and everyone make a nature check.
14.
16.
A late.
21.
Okay. Most of you know. Bullywugs. If they don't exactly worship a frog hemoth as a god so much as they revere one, and they oftentimes try to lure and capture them, knowing that there are more of them, but they look at them as like a greater being, and the fact that you just killed theirs will probably upset them very much.
I'm upset that they tried to feed us.
Is there any other way out of here?
Go ahead, everyone, now make a perception check.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
I'm so good at these.
Hey,
17.
17.
18.
17. Wow.
Okay. There's a staircase. The frog hemoth had been sitting over top of this staircase, and it leaped off of it to come attack you, luckily, rather than dying on top of the staircase. It leapt off and revealed it to you all. You can all see it now. There is a staircase that leads down.
Do you want to try to go down?
We were advised not to go in there because
yeah,
it was
you're right.
very unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
going
it's
out
either-
the
but
door
going out
is
the door
probably
is-
also very unsafe.
seems very
How
unsafe.
strong could
Like,
they be? Like,
look
yeah, there's a
around
bunch
the
of them.
staircase
There's
But,
like
like,
1,000 of them.
How many
the beginning
HPs
of
they
the
got,
way
though?
down
It's 1,000
to
tiny
see if
frogmen.
there's anything
Pitch black.
dangerous.
There's just
100.
no way.
If each of us kill like 15,
It is pitch black.
Is it only
there.
100?
You do see that there is a torch hanging from the wall a couple of ways.
I thought it was like a whole
couple
village.
of steps down, but once you
Yeah,
get
it is.
further
but
down, it's
like you said, it was like
pitch black.
roughly 100.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
It's roughly 100 that you saw.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
could be more. We have no proof that there's not. Zero
It's less than
evidence.
25 apiece.
Well, scary dungeon ruins or fight 100
piece.
frogs. I'd say scary dungeon ruins because
I'm following wherever the strongest people are
yeah, how
going.
could the dungeon ruins take us in a bad place?
I mean
We're probably
it's
fine.
probably horrible, but also 100 frog people. We could run.
While this discussion is happening, I am going to lay on hands myself and heal my entire pool of 25. Because I took a huge hit.
You're dumb stupid.
My bet is down. My vote is down.
Yeah, down's probably the safest of all directions we can go.
Doesn't seem like it's Yeah.
I didn't say safe. I said safest.
Yeah, safer.
Of course, we have no idea if there's another way to come up. We may just go down and then have to come back up.
And then we will have to fight the frogs anyway.
Well, maybe they'll.
To
And
be
maybe
fair,
a new
if
froghemoth.
if we go down, I don't think there's going to be another one down there. I don't think it can fit through the doors and stairs.
Not down.
When we get
Not
back.
down when we get back when they've replaced the one we killed.
It's not a very long grieving period.
Down we go, I guess. I mean, this is a democracy. Best I can tell.
If they decide to come in and attack us in here, at least it'll be confined space.
Yeah, we can
Only
follow
so
them at the
many.
door.
Yeah.
Fatal funnel.
Down,
Yeah.
Down.
down,
Down.
down, down.
All right.
Unless we can go up.
No.
Uh,
We're at the top
you
of the
look up
tower.
and there is a stone ceiling above you. It's no way to go up, no ladder, no stairs,
Yeah, that was a sarcastic.
no crumbling crumbles, no nothing. There's down. There's definitely down.
We could wait in here till nightfall and then sneak out.
I don't think we can wait in here till nightfall. They're probably going to bring more
It
food
was
for this
night when
thing.
we came.
I was
here.
gonna say I thought it was already nightfall. I thought that's when they came
Yeah,
to
it
get
was-
us.
No, it was
on
middle
the
of the day,
watch.
day 2.
I thought it was during Garrick's watch.
Yeah, whenever
Yes,
they.
and then we
Whenever
traveled
they
But we
for
rode in the
travel.
cave
traveled
for
for
a
like
while.
2 days,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It was just so
It was
smooth.
middle. It was middle of the day that they brought us to this.
That makes sense. Okay. Time passed. Yeah.
And then immediately threw the other 3 guys in there to be eaten. Try to do the same to us.
Yeah, okay. Down,
Down.
it is.
Down you go. So, it's dark down here. It's basically instantly pitch black as soon as you go down to the next set of stairs. There's a torch on the wall, though. If you care to light it, you can.
Yeah, sure.
As you do.
I'll light it and then light one of my other torches off of it and hand it to who else wants a torch?
I got the dark vision.
Oh yeah. All right, so we have 2 torches.
All right. So, down you go.
Down, down, goblin, down. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Everyone prepare.
Black dragon time.
Why did I use all my spells? Well, not all of them.
I only used one.
I was trying to kill this thing as quick as possible.
Zerg, just come get Zerg the hell out of it and have it done with. Yeah, I feel it.
Okay.
You've calmed him.
Yeah.
Elbow
He's just,
dropping when he doesn't.
Out of full bite mode.
he was in full bite mode really, but he got me pretty good.
Yeah. See, I was seeing a lot of skin stretching.
Yeah. That's why I had to stick my
It's like
finger out his
Hellraiser.
throat.
Everybody loves a good lament configuration.
We just walked into a bully one last time. That's cool.
Oh, dude.
So,
Did they lay eggs?
I mean, they're frogs.
Yeah, but like,
They would lay them
are
in
they
water.
frogs?
Because tadpoles.
Who was
live in
leading?
water.
Somebody's
I
stronger.
guess
than
it'd be me. I suppose, with
Then
a
I'll-
torch.
I'll be right behind Gorna.
I'll probably put the little ones in between me and the back.
Well, I have a torch too, so I should probably be in the back, right?
Yep.
I'm perhaps the 2 of us have dark vision though,
Yeah.
so it's less
I
detrimental.
guess
we
it
just,
doesn't really matter.
We
where
just
I
kind
am
of see in
then.
black and white.
Okay.
so where are you going to be?
That's fine.
Here?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right behind it, Finn.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just sit.
So, I need everyone to make a perception check or a medicine check if you are proficient in medicine.
12.
Got a nat 1.
7.
19 plus 2, 21.
You two notice all of these bullywugs laying down here are not sleeping. They're dead.
Nice.
Looks like meat's back on the beanie, boys.
They're long dead. They're grossly dead.
No.
Jerky.
Seems
Yeah.
like they've been down here for a bit.
I wonder what happened.
The big one pooped them
Sat
out.
on the door.
Well,
What was your perception check?
19.
19. You know exactly how these bullywugs died. You've got a pretty good idea.
I got a 21.
I know. You know exactly how they died, though, because you damn near died the same way. This room's trapped all to hell and back.
Oh.
Yeah, you get it now?
Oh.
He's got some special experience that may have lowered the DC for him a little bit.
Oh.
He got chopped by one of these little special trap things once before and may have remembered.
Can I like try and,
Minesweeper.
see any of them?
You can definitely check for traps. At this,
Superior.
before you check for the traps, make an intelligence
He's
check.
fine.
Just flat intelligence roll.
11.
11. You're wondering how some of the bullywugs got to where they are without setting off a trap.
Yeah. It is weird that they're all dead in the ways that they are. I say in a really confused way.
Can I look at the floor?
Yeah. At first glance, it doesn't seem to be anything in particular, but if you want to start checking, the floor for traps.
I would like to just check in general for traps, but in a way where I will not be slashed
Right, sure.
by a trap.
So do you tell us that you think the room is trapped?
Yeah, probably should.
Okay, so I'll let you come to... Do you want to come to the front for a better view?
Yeah.
Make. So you have thieves' tools, correct?
Yeah.
You have. What was say you're on that last step? Are you proficient with them? Make a sleight of hand check with your proficiency.
15.
This first spot on the floor seems not trapped.
Seems not trapped.
Seems to be. Just can't really find a trap. Doesn't seem to be any sort of like mechanism under it or anything like that.
Okay. I'll step off the stairs then.
Cool. Step off.
Onto the flow.
It's solid.
Make a deck save. No.
That's what I'm expecting. Okay. I want to try and maybe take a better look at the bullywugs and like try and Batman my way out of this one, maybe.
Batman your way out of this. Give me
Detective mode.
give me either a perception or investigation check. Or better yet, give me either an investigation or an insight check.
10 investigation.
10. Yeah, they're just nothing really much to glean from it. Bunch of dead bullywugs. Definitely stepped on traps down here.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Don't step where they stepped.
Yeah. Maybe avoid where they are. I know what I'm doing.
You
That
sound
is yet
like
to be determined.
you
Okay.
sound like you know what you're doing.
We're gonna go ahead and move square by square. And if you'd like to check every one of them for traps as you go along, you can.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I have like a bunch of ball bearings.
Okay.
I could just like maybe toss one in front of me before I walk.
Sure.
Try and maybe see if that's enough to set one off if it's there.
So, are you going to start with the square immediately ahead of you?
Sure, yeah.
Toss a ball bearing and tack, tack, tack. It rolls across the square and it stops at the you know, the little crease between the squares. You think
I don't know if that means anything.
you think that the ball bearing may not weigh enough to
Do you
trigger
think
a
Gillian
trap?
will weigh enough? We can just like.
You're going to sacrifice Gillian.
He's not alive right now.
You're
That's a weird thing to just
just gonna
say.
stick him on things.
We could just place him on the each one in front, and if he pushes it down, because he's made of metal.
How much does Gillian weigh? Keep in mind that if
It
you
might be
tell
written
me
down.
that Gillian weighs more than 5 pounds, you cannot lift him with mage hand.
That's okay.
That's life
Does
altering.
he weigh?
It can be.
It's not listed.
Okay. So what do you think Zilgrim
I wear him on my head. He
Gillian
can't be
would
that
weigh?
heavy, right?
Probably not.
Or you just got like sick neck muscles.
It's just bulging neck muscles.
For all
Only
Bludgeoneers.
bulging neck muscles.
God.
Just all neck.
His neck's
I would
wider
say
than
that he
his
would
head.
weigh maybe like 3. Just because I
3
wouldn't.
pounds.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want something that heavy on my head all the time when I wear them on my head.
Okay. You can try.
As you wear your 40-pound armor.
Yeah, I don't want.
Yes.
I don't want anything
On
too
my
heavy.
shoulders.
You know.
You can try and send Gillian if you'd like.
I'm just gonna set him on the square and like back up behind Finn.
He, boom.
Oh, okay. So this one's safe.
Nothing happens.
Probably.
Surefire method. You guys.
We're getting gradually
am not
heavier
sure
items
about
and just
any of
stacking it on
this.
one tile.
I'm looking at these two, like poking around down here, and just like find any
Do you
traps.
have any better ideas?
No.
If we're going to set anything heavier on there, I can set you on it.
Could you just use your? Do you have a longer weapon? Do you have a spear? Anybody have a spear or anything?
I've got my sword and that's it. Everything else, my axe I left at or on the ship.
I think we could poke the tiles in front of us to see. I don't know. What?
Do you think it's the floor that is the trap?
Well,
We don't know.
these guys are so dead. There's no way to tell how they died.
Is there a way to do
Are
that?
there
Make a
s-
medicine check.
I was gonna-
Well, you know,
Wow, when a barbarian succeeds on a medicine check.
that's a 16.
They were all ventilated,
That's in spikes.
as in perforated.
perforated. Made
like-
full of small holes.
Indeed.
Start wall.
Looks like probably came up out the ground.
Uh huh. All right. So
So it is probably the floor that's trapped.
it's my opinion as a medical professional.
Our
These
professional
men
medical
died of
opinion.
spiking.
Spiking.
Dr. Gorna.
They were lanced to death.
Medicine barbarian.
The things you see in the ring are unspeakable.
I know an injury when I see it. There's a hole through you.
Good.
I don't know what's wrong with it. You got a hole in it, lung.
You got ventilated. So, what's next? Are you moving forward to the next square? The square that that Zilgrim just dropped Gillian on was this one. That's also the square that you dropped the ball bearing on.
Two, no traps. It's got to be good.
Could I step forward onto that square?
This one?
Yeah.
Sure. Step forward.
Am I alive? Okay.
Am I alive?
Alive.
Can I rummage around on that dead bullywog a little bit
Oh.
and see if there's anything that is of...
Go ahead and
Decent
come down to the
mass.
first.
Yes, you can. I need you to give me 2 rolls. One is an investigation roll, and the other is a sleight of hand check.
I'm really good at both.
Dexterity roll first. Or I'm sorry, perception roll, investigation roll first.
13.
13. Okay, and then a sleight of hand check. 14. So you start rummaging around on this bullywug to see what he's got on him, and you actually find a couple of gold pieces in a little pocket that he had on him, and you hear a shing, and you back up. You pull your face back just in time as you're leaning over on this bullywug. It activates one of the plates again.
Yeah.
And you back
kind
up,
of expected
and
that.
it's a close call, but you don't take any damage from it.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be this.
I think I figured out how it works. There's like spikes in the floor.
Yeah, we can see that.
So all you did was move, like you didn't stand in that square. You didn't put any pressure on it.
You seem to. You probably leaned on it too hard.
I didn't
when
intend to like move into the
So
space.
it doesn't
I
take a
would
lot
just
of pressure
lean
to
over.
set it off.
Yes.
More than 3 pounds.
Yeah.
But
Well, I feel like I don't know. Did I find anything that I could? What I was looking for was something that I could just like toss.
nothing heavier than the 3 pounds that.
Okay, so the
I
frog.
mean, unless
is
you
the
wanted to
method.
toss like I don't know what's your. Do you have a short sword?
Yeah,
What's your short sword weigh?
I don't know, probably like 5 pounds or something.
That weighs more. You can toss that. But I mean, like shy of anything else in the room, like you could try and pick up the bullywug and throw him. But
I
mean,
was about
then
to
we
suggest
would-
that.
We would get spiked probably.
you do run the risk
No.
of getting spiked.
Just you were already rummaging through him. Just grab that, pull it back a
Could
little
I
bit.
just take his shoe? Does he have a shoe?
No,
Probably not, because they have webbed feet.
no, yeah, he's definitely not got shoes.
What about like, what if I just like,
You don't see anything in this room that you could pick up to push
All right,
onto
fine.
another pressure plate to make it activate.
Throw
if
the
that's
frog.
if that's what
Just
you're
keep
looking
shuffling
for.
him forward.
Shy of like
Okay.
just like literally like throwing your sword at something or something of like something like that. It doesn't seem to be anything quite like that you could just pick up and take.
fair enough.
Not without risking setting something off.
So it's safe to assume where the dead guys are is probably not safe to go.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So
But that doesn't mean there's not more.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm watching you do your job.
I'm trying.
I'm so
I just
proud
feel.
of you.
I feel
so proud of you.
You got this.
I'm not the one with the frog.
One square at a time.
Just keep pushing him forward. Like shuffleboard.
Okay. He
You guys,
hops on to the
Marchese.
next one.
you guys want to join us down here at all?
No.
Nothing happens.
Fuck would I want to do that?
I mean, you're gonna have to get across this room at some point.
Yeah,
I'll
after
come
we
further
know a
down the
path.
stairs.
yeah, I'm gonna follow them through the safe spaces.
So far, there's only 2 safe spaces that you know of. That is the space that Gorna is standing and the space that Finnegan is standing in.
Oh, I'm pretty sure where I'm standing is safe. 'cause
Yeah, the stairs obviously are
I
also
haven't
safe.
Speared in my butthole yet.
So yes, he has hopped into the next square in front of you. Nothing seems to have happened.
We'll just continue this method on across the room to what I assume would be another staircase.
There is another staircase across the way. You do see another on the other side. You're going to step forward onto the next one.
Where the frog is.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. 22. You take 1 point of damage as the spikes come up and nick you as shing.
Gillian is not strong
That's
enough,
not gonna
actually.
work.
I need Gillian to make a dexterity saving throw as
He's
well.
not alive.
He's not alive. No, but he is, a machine that will, if you make a high enough dexterity saving throw, he's small enough to be between the spikes. We'll say that.
7.
7. Gillian takes 2 points of piercing damage
Okay.
from the spikes. I rolled 2 1s on the dice. I rolled pretty low. So you get the idea that Gillian might not be heavy enough to set the trap off.
So much for that method.
I guess I'll just take him back then.
He's got a hole in him now.
He's a little
One
damaged.
puncture, a big puncture wound right through the
He's a bit
side.
scuffed. But you do know that this
I'll buff it out.
square in front of you is trapped.
Okay.
You know that the square that the bullywug is on is trapped.
So what if to the left, this one here,
Mm-hmm.
can I just like
You're just gonna stomp on it.
just give it a quick dip of the toe?
Give me a dexterity check. just quickly. See how quickly you can do it.
23.
23.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Boom, boom. Yeah, alright.
I'll step onto it.
Step over onto it.
Yeah.
Step onto it.
That convinces me.
This one's good.
Okay. I think I found
This
a
one's
way
safe.
to get through
See,
here.
we can move everybody up. I think I found a way to get through here.
Hey guys, check it out. It's all good right over here.
Yeah, look, nothing can go wrong. Alright, where to next?
I am right next to that bullywug.
I have to move up now
So
to that one, right?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, that was the one I just checked.
No.
No, I just moved you. You were here.
Oh.
You stepped here. You got hit. You moved back.
Oh.
Now you moved here.
Oh, I was talking about the one in front of that one.
No, you already checked that one. That's the first one you sent. So you came down. You checked this one. It was safe.
That's the one I wanted to check.
This is the one you're checking now.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
18. You take 5 points of piercing damage as spikes shoot up again, and you jump back again, catching you on the shoulder.
Okay.
You now know that this one is trapped as well.
We just run as fast
Someone
as
else
we
want to do something, maybe? Because I don't feel like I'm killing it out here right
I
now.
mean, don't you have like a check for traps, like skill or something?
I have like some of
Yeah,
the lowest
you
dexterity.
can
in
make
the
sleight of
group.
hand checks against any square that you see in your vicinity to check for traps before you even step onto the
Well, I didn't know
the
that.
plate. That's what your thieves tools are for.
Yeah.
That's literally the whole
That's
road
what a
class.
thief does.
Yeah, that's what thieves tools do.
I thought it was for like picking locks and stuff.
It's for all of those things.
Yeah, that's disengaging a trap is part of picking
It's like a
lock.
toolkit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just wouldn't expect that to be like an investigation thing.
No, it's a sleight of hand check.
Okay. But if I don't know where it is, how can I disable it? That's why I'm,
Well, you know the floor is trapped, right?
I guess, yeah, but we still have
So
to
you're gonna
figure
look
out-
like closely
So
for details like
You're
holes in
going
the floor
to
or
right. You're going to make a sleight of hand check with your thieves' tools if you find a trap. You find a trap by making a high enough perception or investigation check. If you find it, you can then attempt to disable it.
yeah.
If
If
you
you
disable
look
it, then you can move across it.
like read fast hands, they're right under the thief heading.
But that's not the archetype that I'm running.
The archetype is just a subclass of thief, though. You don't have to.
You still only get to choose one.
Oh.
Yeah. This is different. No.
I'm an arcane trickster.
Right. You have proficiency with thieves' tools. Thieves' tools are the tool and mechanism in this game by which you disarm traps.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Then I can, I guess, disarm one of the traps that I know are there, or try to. Maybe that would help me identify.
does your unseen servant have a weight?
Yeah, you've seen two of them now. If you'd like to make a perception check against the next square you'd like to step on before you step on it to try and identify whether or not it's a trap, you can do that.
Doesn't say it does.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
probably
so he
the
can't
best
go
thing to
stomping
do,
through there?
I guess.
I would say so, yeah. I would say make an investigation
He
check
also
against.
only has
So
one
you know that
hit,
this one's a
so-
trap, and you know that this one's a trap, so you don't have to worry about these anymore. So you can step to either one of these.
Just keep going this way.
This way, so make an investigation check against this next one. I'm sorry, make an investigation check with advantage against this next one. You've seen 2 of these traps now. 3 of these traps now. You know what you're looking for.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You know that this next plate is not trapped.
Okay, then I'll step forward.
And sure enough, it is not trapped. Everyone can follow you through.
I was just going to grab one of the bullywugs and start tossing them around.
Groot fell over. He gets hurt.
I mean, if that's faster than me making a check every step, then toss them.
You can absolutely attempt to
You
toss a
might get
bullywug.
stabbed, though, if you try and grab him.
Yeah, it's the picking up the bullywug that's the tricky part.
So far, you've begun to make a path across this trapped floor.
Are you gonna toss a dead motherfucker or what? Do I have to keep?
You are next to a bullywug. You can attempt to pick it up off the trapped floor.
All right.
So, first, make a strength check. See if you can even pick the thing up.
$18.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no problem. Yep. Now I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, though.
15.
15. You take 4 points of damage as you the spikes come out as you lift this thing, and then you're holding it up in the air as the spikes retract, leaving the dead bullywug on your shoulder. Where are you gonna yuck this thing from?
Nice.
Where are you gonna yuck this thing to? You're gonna hoy it on over at.
Is there any way I could just like kind of bowl this thing across like this way?
Yeah, but you want to avoid the ones that are trapped, or he'll just get
Yeah.
skewered.
Finnegan, how much does your character weigh?
I would say maybe like with gear, 90 pounds.
90 pounds? Okay. We'll say a bullywug probably weighs 60 pounds. Pretty stocky little things. Chucking 60 pounds is not an easy task.
Yeah.
It's not incredibly difficult, especially for someone who's been training. Give me a strength check to see how far you can throw this thing. This is a dead weight corpse, so I mean, when it hits the ground, it fucking just kind of hits the ground. It doesn't exactly roll around a whole bunch or anything. It's gonna thud. It's gonna kind of stick the landing.
Okay, so I can't bowl him. I just have to.
No, you
Okay.
can't bowl it. As soon as it rolls over, it's gonna flop out straight and just
Okay.
be dead. It's very, very dead, squishy body. Oh no. 1. So yeah,
You're just gonna
you
get body blow
I
over
mean,
you, and that's it.
I got a 4.
you pick it. Yeah, a 1's always a fail though, and you go to pick it up, and you
It's
go
under
to.
just
You're
owning
wondering
these tools.
how big,
right
how
there.
you can hoy
Tells
this
you
thing, and you just
how
go.
they work.
And it just slips. It's greasy, it's gross, it slips, and it kind of splats to the ground all over your feet.
Then that's gonna. Oh, that stinks.
So you can disarm
you can
the
pick
traps.
it up and try again.
You can potentially
if you would
disarm
like
the traps.
to. You're not in
I just
any
used my
danger
foot
at the
to kind
moment.
of roll it.
To roll. Well, you know the
Oh,
only
that's-
spots are this. You know that this one's trapped.
Okay.
So you're trying. If you're going to try and get to any of these other ones, you're going to have to at least be able to throw it over this 5-foot square because you know this one's trapped. You know this one's trapped.
Okay, then yes, I will attempt.
Okay. That. Hey guys, I got this.
Thought you would.
Exactly what just happened.
There was
I wonder if I could bring one
Okay.
back to life and ask him where
Yeah.
the traps are.
He's gonna
That was
tell
a
you
14.
where he died.
Right here.
It'll be like the D&D movie.
Yeah.
I died right here.
No, you're going to bring it back to life, and it's going to
14.
go.
14. You can throw this thing 10 feet. You can throw it over the 5-foot square that you've
Okay.
already landed in. So if you'd like to throw it to here, to this square, you absolutely can.
Yes, I will.
I would say with a 14, you can get it to this square, or this square, or this. Any of these 3.
Evo. Evo. We go with this one here.
It wouldn't
not a
matter
food
because I
dish,
don't
buddy.
speak our language.
It hits. It splats. Nothing happens. It definitely thudded with enough force to set off a trap if there were a trap there, but it did not.
I feel.
That one's safe.
You step back.
Alright, can I check between me and the bullywog?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. Or perception, whichever one works best for you.
17.
17. That one's absolutely trapped.
Okay. Can I try and disarm the
You
trap?
can, yeah, for sure. Give me a sleight of hand check.
16.
16. Chunk. Seem to have gotten it.
Okay, well, I have
This
to
is what Merlin
stand on
fights
my
in.
word, so I'll step on to the.
Yeah, you step forward, and sure enough, thump, it kind of shakes a little bit, but it feels solid. That nothing,
Wonderful. Okay.
no checks. Everyone is able to move forward.
Well, then we know that we can move these two because there's, or I don't know. Does the bullywog only take up the
Yes.
one space? I guess.
Perhaps he will
Yes.
stop screaming.
Okay.
Yeah, just a
Maybe.
5-foot square.
Well, then can I share space with his?
With his corpse.
Well,
Sure. Yeah, you can stand on him.
technically
Stand
it'd be
over
a
him.
carcass, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess kind of. Yeah, you can share space with him.
They were semi-intelligent.
You know
Okay.
that one's safe.
I guess now can I check this square?
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect. 15.
15. You're pretty sure there's no trap there. Yeah, you're pretty positive there's no trap there. This one looks pretty solid.
Okay. I'll step onto it. Okay.
Yep. Solid as can be.
I'm getting good at this.
Where's it?
This is about the time I'm gonna get stabbed.
Look at you using your roguish abilities.
I'm gonna just, I guess, continue on straight towards that staircase now.
Okay.
And just keep checking them and then
Keep checking for sure.
He's just staring at
22.
Merlin.
22. This one is safe.
Step forward. And then I guess
Buddy.
No!
Come here.
one last
Wow.
check.
Wow. What a big guy.
That was so big, buddy.
That was
Big moves.
I didn't know he was going.
No.
Like he just went.
All right. One last check.
You can't stop.
Split
Which one
decision.
are you checking? The one right here in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a 24.
24. This one is not trapped.
Cool. I'm gonna walk on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk all over it.
You have managed
Do a little
to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do a jig when you get on top of
You
it.
have managed to find a safe route through the trapped floor.
Woo! Huzzah.
Yeah, huzzah!
I only got poked once.
Look at you being a shining star.
Yeah.
You're the belle of the ball right now.
Thank you, Finnegan.
Someone else go down the stairs first now. Spooky down there.
Kirk, you want to go first or I will?
I'll head down first.
All right.
Okay. So, Garuk, you begin to descend the stairs down to the next floor with the rest of your party closely in tow. And we will pick up there next week with what you find on the 3rd floor.
Black
Dun,
dragon.
dun, dun.
Wait, so we got two
Hope
more
it's a
floors
McDonald's
below
play
us.
place.
Oh my god. A Hollywood video.